We are here with the Association of Physical and Natural Therapists. The APNT has been a top sponsor of the British Fascia Symposium since conception, always supported the work, and we are going to tell you a little bit about the association today. We're going to speak with Sorrel, who's going to tell you, and you can see me back here as well. Sorrel's going to tell you a little bit about what APNT offers, member benefits, and all of that good stuff. So go ahead, Sorrel.
Hi. So the APNT has been in existence since 1986, and we're a relatively small association but multidisciplinary, and we have the culture in our association is to really support therapists, so they're always first, and you get lots of benefits apart from the support that the APNT...
We were just hearing from Wilbur, who was speaking about the integrated approach and how therapists, shouldn't be working in isolation.
Yeah.
Of course, he's talking in practice, but even being a part of an association, that's right. Having that support. Who do you ask the questions to? Especially starting out.
So we support the therapists. We've got a new website come up with this therapy directory that we're promoting. We have therapy consultants that you can ask questions to. We also have a good support insurance package, or you can come as a member with your insurance if you already have that. For those in London, we've managed to get exemption from a special treatment license.
That's saving some people, which is £300 a year. Plus,
and a lot of people don't even know that they need to have that. Yeah. So that's a great thing that we've managed to organise for our members.
And covering some of you were saying with the therapy reps, just kind of covering some of the modalities that we cover in APNT.
Yeah. So. We're mostly body workers, so massage therapists and a lot of fascia therapists, but we also have aromatherapists and reflexologists. And apart from our sort of membership community, which is the actual individual therapists, we also have accredited and affiliated schools who provide training, and that comes from sort of entry-level massage right through to a lot of the fascia courses, and a lot of specialists who are out there really who are passionate about their therapy.
Yeah, and even then though, but not to, misunderstand with it, even though they might be something not the typical sort of therapies. Everything that we do offer in APNT is vetted. It's all high quality.
Absolutely.
It's not
just they have to sit within one of our core therapies. But within that, so we have remedial massage therapists, we have Thai massage, we have quite a lot of training providers doing Thai massage. We've also newly got some equine sports massage training course that started. Yeah. So within the sort of the normal core therapies, we have people working in sort of kind of outside
sort of therapies, not your typical.
Not your typical. I won't say periphery because it makes it sound like they're not important, but and obviously it started off with fascia when it was all quite small idea, and now suddenly it's much bigger.
Well, this is it. I mean, APNT has supported with the Fascia Symposium before the concept of it in the UK really took off. Yeah. And
so Jan came to us, didn't she? And when she first had the idea, so that's always been very exciting for us. Being able to support her right from the beginning. Right.
And I mean, some other benefits as well that you get when you have membership is, I believe, you're covered with the GCMT as well.
Oh, yes, sorry. Yes, I didn't mention that. Yeah. So we have representatives who are on the GCMT, which is the General Council of Soft Tissue Therapy, Reflexology Forum, the Aromatherapy, the AOR, and obviously the BCMA, who is our umbrella body.
Organisation.
And so we have representatives who are there at their meetings and who are there at the forefront of the changes and shifts in this industry, which is important for our members, and we're able to transmit that information down
Yeah.
to membership. And then with the GDPR regulation coming in,
that's been so fun.
we've had some of our committee members have gone to specific workshops, and we've been able to feed that information back to our members so
Keep
that they
everyone
now
informed.
have the tools to go away and make those
That's right.
get their houses sorted out.
Yeah,
for the
and that's the thing
regulations.
as well. I mean, you know, the social media page, we have the questions coming through.
Yeah.
Big thing that I think is quite unique with APNT, because, you know, we are a volunteer exec,
Yes.
and, you know, we're not one of the largest associations.
No.
We keep that sort of family kind of vibe, and,
Yeah.
you know, you can message and get your messages answered quite
And
quickly.
if you phone someone,
and
you'll get.
that's right.
It's probably Ron.
That's right. Everybody,
Who
most people
always-
joined because
Yeah,
of Ron, though,
yeah.
didn't they? You know.
He has
And
he knows the answer to
He
everything.
has.
So,
'Cause- well, again,
yes.
reminding that,
So
you know,
you're
we're
not
one
just
of
a number
that's
when
it.
You're a member of our.
That's right. You can have a conversation. I mean, reminding that, you know, we're one of the oldest professional associations, been around since 1986. So, you know, we know what's happened. We know what's gone
Yeah.
on. You know, we can explain it to you. So just kind of covering some other stuff that's going on. We'll go starting over here. So again, covering that we are under the British Complementary Medicine Association. As you see here, some little facts with that, established in 1992. So again, a very well-established association. And, you know, one of the perks that you have with APNT is you get that membership with BCMA. BCMA has seats on multiple parliamentary groups. And, you know, it's basically your individual voice heard by the government. We have a lot of support with different MPs. We've seen complementary therapies grow in support. MPs have been adding complementary therapies to their manifestos, so that's been really exciting. We were actually in the all-party parliamentary group for Indian Sciences, and that actually led to the Yoga for NHS group, which we ended up actually having the first International Yoga Day in the Houses of Parliament. We had MPs going around doing yoga, so that was really cool, really fun and exciting. We will be doing it again this year in June. As you see here at the bottom, you know, we were supporting the Ayurvedic Center of Excellence, the inauguration of that, which we saw Prince Charles as well as Prime Minister Modi, who came over from India, to inaugurate that. So that's pretty exciting that we got to be a part of all of those things. Again, highlighting with yoga, what we saw with that was it actually led to the approval from NICE for NICE guidelines for referral from GPs for low back pain. That's been less than a year since that happened, so we will see that slowly roll out across the country. But, you know, it's pretty exciting. And so once that happened, we ended up we've opened up to yoga therapy in specific, because yoga therapy is going to be the clinical yoga that will be used within NHS. And so one of our schools is the Minded Institute. Heather Mason, she was on the Yoga for NHS group as well. And I encourage you to check out those courses. Some other benefits that you get as well is as you see, we like doing live streaming. I have been doing the live streaming for BFS today. I am chair of APNT as well, and we love that communication, to be able to get information in your hands straight from the great people that you want to hear. So we're really active in that sort of stuff. Something else that we have going on, Susan Finley, we'll be hearing from her later. I'll go chat with her stand. But she is the newest course that we have recognized with APNT. And just to give you a little backstory on that, Susan Finley she's just set up her oncology massage course. And I'll give you just a little brief history of it, because when I go talk to her, we'll probably go into it a lot more. But basically, you know, when you are working with patients with cancer, your insurance, the major reputable insurance companies, are not covering you unless you have that specific oncology training. And there is, you know, people who are working in hospice and things like that, they're presuming that just because they're getting that referral that they are covered, and you are not. You can't just presume that, okay? There's been workshops. Just because you're taking the workshops, that actually doesn't cover you as well. We've worked really hard with Susan to make sure that her courses are, totally legit and covered by the insurance companies, really high quality. It's actually an additional diploma course on top of your massage diploma. And she is one of the, she's basically one of the top oncology massage courses in the country right now. So if you are working with patients with cancer, and that's active chemo, but that's also in remission as well. You're not covered unless you have that training, even if they're in remission. So if you are working with patients, with clients with cancer, then you should probably have a look at Susan's course, or at the very least contact your insurance and see if you're actually covered for what you're doing. One other thing I want to cover as well is we are on the steering committee and voting for the new Complementary Therapy Awards. This award show branched out. It started as an award show for the NHS, but there were so many, different nurses and occupational therapists who were getting awards. They had created awards for complementary therapies, and this grew so much that they've actually created a whole separate award show just for complementary therapies, which is pretty exciting. The nominations for this have opened. They will be free to place nominations until July. After July, I think it's £45 for the nominations. Obviously, especially at the BFS, we have a lot of delegates who, they contribute a lot to complementary therapies within conventional medicine. And a lot of you who are viewing these, you're obviously someone who likes to keep up with everything that's going on in the industry. You're probably one of those as well. So, or you might know someone who's done a lot of contribution. So I encourage you to go check them out, and I think the website's on here, complementarytherapyawards.co.uk, and get those nominations in before you have to pay for them. This is going to be a really good award show. This is the first one, so we hope to see that grow and get that recognition in there for all the great work everyone's doing. And so Sarl, if you want to talk a little bit more, we've talked about membership, things like that. You guys, I think we might have covered it all.
I think we've covered it all.
We do have the website on our Facebook page as well, or you can see it here. And you can have a look, find out a little bit more about us. You can apply for membership. Again, highlighting another benefit is we've got to find her still. We have a delegate here who won a free ticket. So, we do offer some, really exciting stuff with APNT. You pay that fee, but, if you're in London, you're actually saving a lot of money. Yeah. So we encourage you to have a look at that. And I'm going to say bye to you through the mirror. And thank you so much, Sarl. You pop by and see us.
Yeah.
Excellent. Thanks.